Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Torrente. I'm today spawning in the southeast. No, southwest. We have MSC1515 with US forces going for armored. CheeseTonkatsu also with US forces, who has gone for Airborne.
Cover your fields of fire. All stations confirm.
And we have Fortune with Wehrmacht. Looks like he's gone for Luftwaffe. And Afrika Korps for Frost. Italian Infantry. In terms of rankings, I believe this is a random team on both sides. I'm not 100% on that, but this is CheeseTonkatsu from COH3 days. You know, used to be top 10 multiple factions in 1v1. Seems like maybe looking at the leaderboards, he's taken a break from COH3 up until recently. Maybe played it at launch and now is just returning to it. So rank 180-ish. MSC. Sorry about this. MSC is 48. Fortune is 53 and Frost is 107. Ends up being a reasonably even matchup overall. Double Assault Engineer's going to make a move on these Panzer Pios. Greens though advancing on the scouts. Speaking of scouts, this one in a bit of trouble for Cheese. Panzer Pios in the building. Did paradrop them into this area. Scouts actually getting off to the side though, going to go for a decap on the fuel. Panzer Pios jumping out of the building. MG getting flanked by the Pios. Panzer Pios get a couple connections, one more shot, and I think that scout would be dead. 10 HP. Potentially, I'm not sure exactly how much damage they do per shot. It's typically, you know, for right bolt actions, it is in the 10 damage range.
Rifleman ready.
I probably would have gone for the chase down, but for one final shot. So riflemen circling around the church, trying to avoid the machine guns setting up and firing on them. Here dropped machine gun.
A fuel point is being lost.
Can't get the angle off. Machine gun's going to start trading now. Panzer Pios a bit of a dangerous retreat path here. 7 HP, one remaining.
Movement near a victory point.
Oof, down they go. Not so good there for Fortune in red. Panzer Pios in a bit of trouble. They do survive. Whoa! What was that? A bit of a graphical bug there. Somebody flying up in the air. Mortar, meanwhile, forcing away one machine gun. Oh, he got a satchel off. Gets the D crew. Will eventually come off being pinned here because he's no longer getting suppressed.
They've taken our victory point.
So can Fortune hold on over there? He does have the kit and did not go for the communication cables for the resource boost on these back sectors like we often see in the arranged team matches. And gonna lob another satchel on it. Will that be enough to kill? I think so. 600 damage I believe the satchel is. Not sure how much a machine gun is, but definitely less than that. Satchel also has 1000 penetration, so don't have to worry about it in that department either. A little bit of body blocking from these riflemen. They're chasing in. They want to get the wipe. Early medics there. Oh, here we go. Into the retreat path. Tries to get a strafe, but he ends up suppressing his own squad. 28 HP. I think he needed something like that. You know, just by chasing run and gun. I don't think he was going to get the kill, unless he got very lucky. So,
getting the greasers to work. Mechanized upgrade on the way.
And coming in out the back now. Looks like the mid truck's going to be left in base. I'm going to bring it up for some forward reinforcements. Got a British, I mean a US forces mortar over here. I suppose.
Our line is collapsing.
Right.
Enemy taking
I think they're the same thing, right?
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Okay, well.
You heard me? Reload now!
Suppression in there, flamer. This is out of the building. So they've got a grenade though. Good dodge. Didn't quite dodge far enough.
Mechanized center upgrade complete.
The flame is doing massive damage. Strafe coming in, but it's only one pass at this stage. Doesn't have the second stage. In fact, that is the Airborne strafe.
We have recovery vehicles ready to take the field.
Alright.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Mechanized, mechanized.
We're losing a fuel point.
Am I missing something?
Red tails on the way.
I don't know. Oh, was that? It was Fortune strafe. Oh man, I was getting confused. So that was a suppressing strafe to suppress the chasing squad. I thought it was an airborne strafe from over here. I wasn't paying attention, I guess, to the colour of the how it appears on the UI on the mini-map. Alright, well the confusion's over now. I'm sure you guys were like, what are you talking about, Tyro? Eventually got there. 6-man upgrade on the P-Greens.
All rifleman squads are being upgraded with VARs, Commander.
Cars coming in for MSC.
No contact.
Cheese.
Keep it together.
Going for a engineer. Doesn't look like either player has gone for motor pool.
Engineers on the field.
Back the other way, we've got Panzer Grenadier Company for Fortune into an AT gun. Mechanized Company is up for Frost.
Enemy forces are converging on a fuel point.
Jump into
Defend
the
our
building
victory
here.
point. We're losing it.
Some MG on MG action, but there's smoke out there actually from Fortune. Decent idea. Gustatori now for Frost. I feel like on this side of the map should be very effective with the double flamethrowers. If there's any situation you can use Gustatori, it's probably on this map from that spawn.
The enemy is taking territory.
Is he trying to plant a... Oh, maybe that was a
Supply pair job is ready to
breach?
go,
I don't know what was going on there. I thought I saw somebody trying to plant a demo charge. Building extremely low on health now. Flame walls. As opposed to much more spread out though. So even though the assault engineers should be good at this range, they're just getting torched because they're quite clumped up. Fortune's P-Green's coming in here actually. Funnel grenade is on cooldown, otherwise they probably could have got the decrew and steal on that. So Fortune going for another Panzer Green now.
Panzer Grenadier Squad standing by.
And look at what Frost's up to. Just the 3 P-Greens still. We do have a demo charge out the back there. Which we cannot see actually. Or we can select it, but we can't see it using this mod.
A strategic point is being
Okay, well here we go. Now we know that's Fortune's strafe. Even like the single pass of that strafe seems to be weaker than the US Forces one, right?
The sector's
The
been
US Forces one
improved
in that
vehicle
situation will
production
do about
is in.
3/4
All
health
vehicles are now cheaper to produce.
with the first pass. Oh! demo went off here. Doesn't look like it was enough to wipe though. No charges in this game don't have huge AoE. Squad does have to be very clumped up to get a wipe. Okay, bit of breach action over here. Jumps out. Could this be the end of the rifle? Peregrine's jumping back out. I don't know what was going on there. Dicey retreat right past the machine gun. No hope of escape. Cheese leaving it too long. Good old mortar war. Time fuse action from MSC. We got to see the recon tractor from Frost. Is this the first cast I've done with the recon tractor in it? I'm not sure. Making use of its smoke here. Making a bit of a move. Yeah, personally I really like to see that unit used a bit more. Very cool unit.
Now under enemy control.
Try using it a couple times in 1v1. It's just, you can't squeeze it in your pop cap. Especially while there's such a manpower issues in the late game in 1v1s, you know. In team games too, but you can't just afford it.
We have infantry on the field, Commander.
Breaching action, some grenades. MG eventually forced away over here. Penzrin's grenade, I imagine, is on cooldown.
We have a surplus of command points.
So they have to get out of there. Allies have been falling a little bit behind on the VPs, and this could be bad. Could be another wipe against Cheese. No. Did go for the cables, by the way, Fortune. Quite a late cable upgrade. Oh, and it's gonna go down. Here comes another strafe. Sprints to get past it. Nicely done there by Cheese. For a time fuse out the back actually finds the weapon crew on that AT gun. That looks likely to get decrewed. Good barrage there by MSC. Who's, you know, maybe struggling a little bit in the infantry department, never going for bars. Time fuse doesn't look like it's going to do quite enough to destroy the decrewed AT gun though. It's a Fortune's AT gun. It's a Pack 40, not a 38. Didn't go. Okay, the recon tractor is the only thing that Frost got from that mechanized. Back the other way, a fast go into War Machine. We saw this the other day. So early Sherman out for MSC. The reduced cost.
Seek and destroy tactics available. Vehicle crews have clearance to advance.
So they charged through the smoke there, got their buff going. Sherman coming down the far side. Axis are not very well prepared for this. This AT gun still hasn't been recruited. Frost does have grenades though. Not that close to a Panzer... Oh no. Yeah, Panzer Jaeger's been brought in, I was going to say. No Panzer 3 quite yet. A bunch of mines coming up. In the meantime. Alright, strafe coming in here. Maybe similar in strength to the US one. Maybe a tiny bit weaker. Single pass one. Okay, got the Panzer Jaegers on the field now for Frost. Looking for the Sherman. And now for Cheese, it's the Sherman as well. No side ticks yet.
Sherman tank finished and ready.
Be very careful jumping into a building when you're next to double flamers. Wipe you incredibly fast. 4 bursts. Snare off onto the recon tractor. Not quite enough damage to get the crit. Rifleman sprinting past here though, gonna get a grenade off. Onto the mortar actually. Did retreat in time, the retreat's bonus. Received damage bonus. Not a single model died to that even. I'll probably check that. Yeah, 25% reduced damage, so the 2 models would have died there otherwise. Shimmer on the field now for Cheese.
Motion's in.
Doesn't have enough to go for the rocket strike. Rifles doing their best here, but it's not that effective. AT gun misses its first shot. Very, very low chance of that happening. And there we go, 250. Just left to die. I suppose if you're not going to go for the combat half-track upgrade and try to upgrade that to a mortar half-track, not super useful at this stage, but maybe, you know, could have used it for healing.
We have command points that need allocated.
You're right, Panzer IV on the field now for Fortune. 76mm up gun for MSC on the other side. Oh, a 76mm up gun now for CheeseTonkatsu as well. He's going a little bit too far back. He's in V1 camouflage mode, so moving very slowly. .76mm Sherman, not as powerful as he used to be before that nerf to their damage cap. Mine going off, scouts very low. Panzer IV maybe wanting to get the kill shot off. Is it fast enough though? We'll have... Okay, yeah, the scout's going to retreat past this side of the building. Oh no! Ducks behind it. Allows it to escape. Sure comes through for a cheeky shot, but does take one in return.
Now under enemy control.
MSC meanwhile. Good. Strong infantry base, 3 riflemen, 3 engineers, but they've all got the flamers. No sweepers. Fortune's Panzer coming forwards, didn't have prioritized vehicles on though, so now has to be cautious. The AT gun has been creeping up. Surprised it didn't manage to fire there. There's a 3 meanwhile, and a spotted bother here, doesn't have very good support. Here come the snaring units now, gets one off. Sherman pops off the phosphorus. Not quite enough for the engine crit, needs 30 more damage. So the second snare is going to get the job done. Out back for repairs. Should be very fast with the Guastatori back there repairing. Panzer III is going to come back in. Oh, what a great timing for it to attack right as the Sherman shot at the Peregrines. Oh, but he needs a tiny bit more damage. 20 HP, maybe got a tiny bit of repairs. The strafe is pathetic though. Somehow didn't do any damage to the Sherman. Looked like it was a direct hit. I don't know what its penetration is. That ability doesn't seem to be very good though. Oh boy. Okay, actually a bounce there.
Sherman tank finished and ready. Our enemy has turned the
Just
tide.
doesn't have improvised armor yet.
They've captured a
Probably should
victory.
have actually just checked that on the Sherman itself. Recon tractors on this side as well. Close on the VPs, Axis 30-ish point lead. You can try to sneak around the corner here. What is paratroopers doing? 2 kills. Okay, there's Panzer fires building. Oh, mine, I couldn't see it under there. Okay, another Panzer III out from Frost. This is, you know, maybe a bit of a turning point. Meanwhile, Fortune
We have the advantage.
has gone for
Move
some
in.
Stoßtruppen. Oh, and it's got another Panzer in the production queue. I was going to say, where does fuel go? It's coming, it's coming. Cheese also with a tank, I think. Okay, hull down with the Panzer IV, and the AT guns in a nice position to assist. Big damage on the Sherman, and the repairs have had to retreat as well, so she's going to struggle over on that side. So it was kind of the Allies hitting their mediums initially, early, but they seem to be a bit slower getting to their second tank somehow. Maybe it's like the up guns taxing them a little bit. So that's kind of fighting back at this stage. Okay, Sherman getting very low, driving right into the double panzers. But backs away fast enough. I think he's got a bit of a speed boost down this road. Oh, Sherman on the other side trading. A lot of repairs required. Got the second medium out for Cheese now. And he's airdropped in an anti-tank gun as well.
We're losing our capture point.
Didn't mention this, but a resource cache back here on the fuel point.
The enemy holds all
Panzer
victory
Green's going to
points.
try sneak around the corner here. 2 squads of them could be quite nasty. We have bars now for Cheese as well, so maybe that's where some of his fuel went.
Seized by the enemy.
I'm sure he's
The
late
enemy have
in getting the
taken
bars.
territory from us. Sherman tank finished and ready.
There's a decent chunk of change. Fortune does seem to be missing out not having the merge.
We must pull this back. We're
Does seem
down
to be slowing them
300
down a
points.
little bit. Can't, oh boy, where's the Sherman going? Oh, that was not good from Cheese, and he's in some major trouble, having some pathfinding issues around the buildings. Looked like it was going to go this way, tried to come around this way. That was not a good maneuver. Smoke on the AT gun as well. The second 76mm is there. The Panzer's going to come around the corner. But where are the riflemen? They need to be over here, threatening the snare. AT gun's in some major trouble.
We have a backlog of command points.
Bit 2 on the Panzer IV as well. Second Panzer IV way out of the action, but the AT gun's creeping up. P-Greens are here now as well.
We're losing a fuel point.
Not quite enough damage to get the engine crit again. Now Rifleman in some major trouble. Carpet bombing out here. Didn't really hit anything. The drive-by, the Sherman's going to survive, it looks like. Wow. Okay. That ended up going okay for Cheese in the end. Good bit of support play. Just attacking now as well. Rifleman 1-0.
Squad of riflemen at the front.
Oh, that's not good for MSC. It was an 18-8 out, but it's very rewarding. No engine crit. And what was that Flamer doing so far forwards?
We've lost a squad of assault engineers.
Panzer III's on a rampage right now for Frost.
The enemy has dropped to
So he's
300
already
points.
got a lot of
The
upgrades. He's
fight
got
continues.
vehicle survival package, veteran squad leaders, tungsten
Territory
core.
is now in enemy hands.
That's a lot.
We have 300 points. Confirmed.
All the way, cheese.
They've taken our victory point.
Let me see. Still only the 76 mil up gun. Ooh, Sherman may be going to go for the kill here. Paratrooper's a little bit late on the retreat. As though there's a bit of a road down this side. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use it, but making a fast escape down it. Sherman's still rolling through. 2 of them. Maybe they could see some of these crushed obstacles. They're on the hunt for this Panzer IV. 120 health, it will die in one shot. But they can't find it. He's hidden it right in the corner here. What a move from Fortune. Meanwhile, the AT gun's up here now. The Sherman's in some major trouble. One more shot and is dead. But the AT gun maybe at lost range or lost vision. Sherman's going to escape on one shot now, perhaps. He sets up. Maybe you're going for an AT gun Hail Mary with the attack round. No. Uh-oh. Behind all this action, a rotation from Frost. Now Cheese getting 2 on 1, loses his anti-tank gun. Speaking of anti-tank guns, we've got one here. Facing the wrong direction though. And why did this Panzer III not come forwards and kill this? Not sure, but here come 3 Sherman. They got a roll on. Got a low health Panzer III back there. There's a lot of vulnerable targets for these triple Shermans to go to town on. Why did he focus on decrewing the mortar that highly? I'm not sure. Kills off the recon tractor though as well. Running away from one Panzer III though. Yeah, he's got some more confidence. Got AT guns here though for Fortune. So Cheese having to back away. He's got a lot of repairs required now. In fact, a freshly, in fact that's a completely fresh Panzer, I believe. Because he's got, yeah, the vet bonus from the Panzer Company. Flamethrower on the ground, by the way. Sometimes it can be hard to see those. You can't. Sometimes you just don't see them. They're invisible on the ground.
Sherman Easy-8s have been requisitioned. They're standing by.
Oh, I think the scout's providing vision there. That was lucky. That could have been disastrous. The AT gun fending it off. And I think he's going to power drop in another anti-tank gun here. Cheese.
Germans are winning this engagement. We must do
No, a para squad. Rifleman coming in from the side here. EG in some trouble. Strafe coming in on the AT gun, trying to dodge away. Unsuccessfully.
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
Okay, a bit of a tank clash about to appear. There's 3 quick to back away from that one. And here comes the 776 mils, but they're spreading their damage. They're a little bit slow on the chase as well. Looks like MSC is not going to risk it. Maybe, you know, after the next patch, when they fix pathfinding of group maneuvers like this, he'd feel more bold, but doesn't fancy his chances. As we can see, though, that would have been a top move. With the exception of maybe running over a mine, which doesn't seem to be too concerned about since he keeps going for flame assault engineers instead of sweepers.
Taken our victory point.
Could have got the kill on both these probably.
We've lost the weapon crew. All dead.
Triple Sherman getting a roll on down the side. Allies have fallen about 100 VPs behind somehow. And these Panzer IIIs are not out of action for very long. Good wipe on the Panzer Greens. Sherman, they're getting a roll on again. They're splitting their damage. Two of them shooting at the Guastatori. Now one of the Sherman slow to back away.
Crowds are securing our
Oh, 6 HP. It must have been a tiny bit of auto repairs that happened when it was out of combat slightly earlier. Sherman's getting a roll on, going after these Panzer IIIs. Panzer IIIs are very fast. Uh-oh. Misses. Goes down. Sherman still chasing, but the Panzergrenadiers coming in with the snare. One Panzer III goes down, but one of them is going to escape on 14 HP. Now out getting auto repairs. Out of combat auto repair. Ooh, that's trouble.
captured a victory point.
They survive. Miracle there for Cheese. Seems like he's taken a hammering though, down to 59 pop. Oh boy, we've got a Flak 36 deployed by Frost. Got demolished by the time fuse though.
Enemy won't let up. We're down to 250 points.
Speaking of getting demolished, the Guastatori Vet 3 wiping that rifle in record time. Jumping back on it, recrewing it with the utility truck. MSC rebuilding the rifleman. Doesn't have the fuel to go for another Sherman.
Rifleman squad deployed.
Fortune meanwhile has got a half-track out, using it for medics. Seems like he's really dug in this side with 4 anti-tank guns. That is disgusting. And US forces do struggle for artillery in this game.
Crowds are pushing us back.
It'll be tough to break a formation like this.
The enemy is stealing our munitions.
So all up to the US forces mortar with the time fused, typically. Panzer III rolling up on this Sherman. We do have another Sherman coming up. Closely behind this though. Panzer III's got to be careful, but the Sherman's coming around the long way. Snare out though from this rifle. Sherman just keeps stopping though, doesn't drive away from the Panzer III. Oh, but the reinforcement arrives before the Panzer III can get the kill shot off.
Points remaining on our front line.
Clutch stuff there from MSC. Okay, double Shermans from Cheese, trying to get something going, but runs into all of the anti-tank. Now just trying to get away alive. Oh, but he's going to traffic jam himself here. That is nasty. Oh, he's having so many troubles moving that around. Eventually shoots at this flak on AT gun, reveals himself, but he's not dead. 40 HP. 30 one shot. Flak gets decrewed again by the timed fuse. And this time completely destroyed as well. So is that MG42. For a recrew on the MG though with the half track. Strafe coming in, trying to prevent the capture, and does. Scouts trying to hide behind smoke, but it's not working out. The Allies are draining out down to 155 now. But they can just go down over here. I don't know why they don't just come up here and just do a little bit of capping. MSC seems to be trying to come in from this angle, but they're so dug in down here with Fortune having the reinforcement half track and so many relatively immobile team weapons. Seems foolish to
Defend our victory point.
try to attack into this with both players on the Allied side. And Frost, he's got to be... yeah, he's got nothing after that flak loss.
We have surplus munitions to support the war.
600 manpower though. Is he saving for a Tiger? Yeah, he's got the armored reserves, so Tiger on the horizon for Frost.
Hold reinforcements until instructed otherwise.
Another Sherman rolling up.
This is bad.
Probing attacks from Cheese, but can't really make anything stick. He's going around the very long way with this 76, but it's going to reveal itself driving past this strategic point. Unfortunately, a bit of time to react here. Ooh. Okay, here he comes in on the rear armor, but it's a V3 Panzer IV there. That's not to be underestimated. And here come the AT guns. They're spinning around. Oh boy. Oh, he bounces. Still alive. The Panzer's in hot pursuit. Oh, but he drove past this flag. Revealed himself, allowed the pack to get the final shot off. And with that, Cheese is going to throw in the towel.
Germans are winning this game. We must do something.
We couldn't crack this nut. And MSC's just going to go in for a heroic final stand. And it's not very heroic. Well, not very successful at least. There we go. The Allies have left. Alright, well, GG, well played by the Axis. I guess Frost was, he had almost nothing. MSC could have been capping up that side. I don't really know why he decided to get so tunnel visioned going on the side, which only has one VP. Very strange. Could have dominated the victory point control with triple Shermans. But yeah, very tough for US to kind of break through that mass support weapon style play. You don't have the air support center, you don't have a good commander ability. Their artillery options are just so limited at the moment. Yeah, Fortune able to dig in, make a bit of a comeback there potentially, and yeah, with the 4 AT guns, shut down any type of armored threat from CheeseTonkatsu. Seems to still perhaps be a little bit rusty on his comeback tour. So yeah, anyway guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.